and Surettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome to a lovely insect-related scenario. There are a lot of these now currently popping up here and there because, for those who don't know, the lovely people at Endemic are actually offering a reward for the best insect-related scenario. Yes, there's more details you can find on their Twitter feed and everything, but essentially there's a competition for which is inspiring people to make insect-related plagues. And this particular one is made by Eremus007, also known as Dwarfcraft on YouTube. So we've seen several of his plagues so far, and honestly most of them are either pretty darn good or pretty darn brilliant. So here we go with this one. Don't let the bugs bite. He looked up to the sky, wondering if he were the only ones in the universe. If we were the only ones in the universe, rather. He closed the curtains and went to bed. If he would have gazed for another minute, he would have seen a green shooting star. Would he have wished he knew about alien life forms? ? Meanwhile, that shooting star wasn't an ordinary one, and it shall release a plague worse than the 9 plagues of Egypt combined. Only me and you know the truth about the Star Stone. Na 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 na. And this is my scenario for scenario contest. I hope you have as much fun playing it as I did creating it. I must say that this is one of my most extensive scenarios so far. And please leave a comment if you discover any game bugs and if you miss something. Love you guys. Winky thing. So, of course, as before, Eremus, as I say, Dwarfcraft, of course, we know is not an English speaker natively. That's why there's a few little tiny mistakes there. Admittedly, I didn't make it any better by reading it terribly, but nonetheless, of course, as always, we don't hold that against them. So, includes lots of stuff. An event-based diary for realism and making you feel guilty. Excellent. New pop-ups, gameplay. Endings, kill them or evolve them. Or bring world peace, but world peace seems boring. Okay, so play. We'll keep it all the usual. We are a virus, normal, and bug venom. It came from the sky. The Starstone is made out of hydropolisium. This element can combine with DNA to form a virus. This virus is capable of evolving the whole body of small organisms and even fuse DNA together. The era of insects has arrived. About the virus, bigger organisms are completely invulnerable to the virus. However, the infected insects can become aggressive and more likely to bite someone. The virus can also increase the toxicity of the bug's venom/saliva, causing more severe allergies. And more infected means stung. Okay, so infected people, how many people have been stung by the venom allergies, whatever you want to call it. So transmission, we have mosquitoes. Mosquitoes become susceptible to infection. Increases the chance of being bitten, particularly in hot regions. We have wasps. Wasps become susceptible to infection, increasing chance of being stung in urban and rich regions. Arachnids, a really cool image being used there. Spiders and scorpions become susceptible to infection, increasing the chances of being bitten/stung in every climate except for cold. Leeches, bitten in humid. Grasshoppers, being stung. Okay, then, well, that's a locust, isn't it? Not a locust, a praying mantis. And that is poor and rural. Poor regions from beetles, and then we have ants in hot and arid, and finally bees in rich and rural again. So no cold then, that kind of sucks, but okay. Symptoms, we have none currently. Abilities, we have venom potency. The virus alters the cells of the bug's venom glands, making the venom more potent, unlocks new venom symptoms. We then have insecticide resistance, that's drug resistance, and and we have cold resistance in the form of frozen bugs. Insects become more resistant and active in cold climates due to thicker exoskeletal plating. So essentially your transmissions will give us all the heat resistance we need, whereas we'll get the cold resistance from abilities. Let's go. So currently we're in a fairly neutral environment. We're just very arid and hot. So what's good in arid and hot countries? So that would be mosquitoes, quite boring, but it seems like, yeah. Hot and arid with ants. Okay. Ants too. Virus alters the rule genes of the larvae of infected ants. New ants become 10 times larger, like the ones from Indiana Jones. Increases odds of being stung. Okay. Day 1. Dear Diary, my wife Sandra advised me to write a diary to put away my thoughts. So here we go. Today I went picnicking in the forests with Sandra. We had a very good spot. Unluckily, I accidentally sat on a nest of red ants. Those can bite. Poor Charles. He was bitten by an ant. But it's fine right now. We're not doing anything with our venom. It's just we're biting everyone. Should we have ants level 2 and then we're going to... Okay, yeah, get ants level 2. Then we'll get the venom potency, which unlocks things. Okay, nausea. Dizziness. Venom damages the cerebellum, causing loss of coordination and blurred vision. Increases severity. A bit of a weird spelling there, that's fine. Allergies. Venom triggers immune response, causing a severe allergic reaction even when not allergic. Inaccurate diagnosis slows down research. Anemia. The bugs produce very small traces of cyanide in their venom, which causes the loss of hemoglobin in blood and oxygen shortage, which can lead to hypoxia of the organs. Rash. The skin around the bite/sting gets red and irritated, causing it to become blistered and itchy. Increases possible contact of the venom with other people. Spasm. Venom slightly damages the nerves in the limbs, causing uncontrollable movements. Increases contact of others with the venom and, of course, severity. And nausea is venom irritates the stomach lining, causing unpleasant feelings. Okay, well, we'll probably go into... I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll go into rash first. The slight severity increase and, of course, a bit of infectivity increase is not exactly a bad thing. Which leads to nothing just yet, so I assume we have to get level 2 venom potency. More active venom proteins. Okay, you're trying to say proteins. Venom proteins are produced by the bugs. That's really off. Making their venom stronger. Unlocks more slightly more severe venom symptoms. Okay. Unlocks slightly more severe. Okay. See, here's the problem. I don't want to be mean at all, but it is because I am dyslexic. It does cause some issues when spelling is slightly off, because I tend to try and guess what the next word will be, and then if it's wrong, then yeah. Virus alters the mosquito's DNA to make them more sensitive to human CO2 and IR radiation. Oh, okay, so they're more sensitive to infrared radiation and carbon dioxide being produced from humans. Okay. Increases odds of being bitten, particularly in hot regions, so it makes them better at homing into those things. Yeah, I get what you mean. I am smart and know things. Okay, let's go with spasm as well, 'cause it increases severity a bit, and we do want the severity increase now. Level 2 votum penancy. Venom potency. Burning sensation. After a few moments, the rash becomes very painful and feels like a burning feeling when touching a nettle leaf. Oh, that actually happened to me the other day. Ow. Because my dog decided to run in the field past some nettles, and I kind of walked after her, and yeah. Increases severity and chance of contact. Painkiller. Ooh, no severity at all. Increased damaging of the nerves takes away the feeling of pain. Stung people start to feel better, and severity decreases as the chance of contact increases. Okay, we don't want to go that, so we're going to go with burning sensation next. So we need a lot more DNA though to do anything else. So I'll probably go with burning next, just to make sure we get more DNA from the red bubbles in the future. There we go. And transmission, we're already in quite good. What else do we want then? We're about to hit a lot of rural areas, so what I think I'll get then is any which increase for rural. Poor and rural with grasshoppers. Just poor. Okay, let's go poor and rural. So in grasshoppers 2. Grasshoppers become hungrier and more aggressive. Bigger stomachs cause them to grow faster. Increases odds of being stung, particularly in poor and rural. Which is good. There we go, 49 for red bubble then, that's fantastic. So the next level is Venom Potency 3. Even more active components make the venom more potent. Unlocks severe and sometimes deathly symptoms. Ugh. Dermatological antigenesis. The venom causes skin cells around the bite/stings to mortify, causing the skin to peel off, a very painful experience. Increases severity and, of course, possible contact to the venom, because, well, your skin containing the venom is falling off, which is kind of... ew. And this will be from anemia. Fever. Increased liver activities due to detoxification. Causes high body temperature, dehydration, increases chance of mosquito being attracted to the victim. Okay. We spread our venom wide and far. Okay, we're about to hit the cold countries, like we just did, so let's go with... ooh, a thing. Entomology 1? Many researchers are very interested in the new species of insects and bugs. Some of them smuggle them over the land borders, increases boat and plane transmission. Cool. We're going to go frozen bugs though first. Just so we start the spread in the cold countries. We'll also get level 2 as soon as we can. There we go, so that should speed up the process of spreading everywhere. Okay, so... transmission and... urban rich, okay, so wasps are now a thing. The virus increases the amount of hormones produced by the wasp, causing them to grow to the size of a boxing glove. Increases odds of being stung, particularly in urban and rich environments. Let's go with nausea, which leads to probably vomiting. Yep. Nauseous feelings in the stomach caused by the venom cause an expulsion of the stomach contents, increasing severity. You'd think that would increase... oh wait, no, it wouldn't increase infectivity because it's not spreading the actual disease itself, isn't it? So it's not spreading the venom itself. Should we just focus more on spreading now, I think, perhaps? I think we'll go with nausea, with vomiting anyway. Ooh, enteritis. Lovely. Venom causes inflammation of the intestines and also horrible pain. Can be lethal without medical care. Or when using too much pressure when going to a toilet. Nice. DNA, glorious DNA. How do we get the, like, these ones in the middle? That's my question. I wonder. Perhaps we need that? Oh, of course, we haven't got any drugs in it. There you go. Level 1 drugs, this is all we need on normal. Silly Lathrix. Which unlocks level 2, which is bugs become totally resistant to natural and synthetic insecticides, increasing their effectiveness, obviously, in wealthy regions. Take that, wealthy regions. I don't think I'm going to get any more... Okay, Charles' diary. Dear diary, it's me, Charles. That bite I told you about is getting worse. It has turned red and is very itchy and sensitive. Sandra bought some baby powder to help against the itch. It is helping so far, but the burn is really annoying. Oh, poor Charles. Dear diary, I'm not feeling very well. I am very nauseous and I have thrown up 2 or 3 times today. But Sandra really helps me. I'm a very lucky guy to call her my wife. Well, see you tomorrow night. Well, she's going to die, isn't she? I'm sorry, but that's setting up for her death. I think I'm getting older. My hands have started shaking uncontrollably. It looks like some kind of spasm. Well, with some medicine, it could be helped, right? Charles. It's all the things I'm getting, isn't it, in the symptoms? So I guess once I've unlocked the symptoms, there's a chance of these coming to be a thing. Oh my god, the skin around the bite has turned black. I can peel it off my bones like my arm is a banana. It was the bug, the damn bug. I'm going to tell Dr. Burke that it has to be that bite. What is happening to me? Love from Charles. The now skinless wonder. I'm going to call Bob in the future. Not just spreading in Russia very fast, are we? Let's do that one. Let's increase the chance of getting on boats and stuff. Entomologists become obsessed with the new species of bugs. They'll do anything to get them to their own laboratories. Increases boat and plane transmissions. The virus gains the ability to combine all the DNA from all the bugs. Unlocks amazing, destructive, and horrendous new bug species. Okay. Aha! That's how we get that. Excellent. Oh god, they're lethal. Well, the ants were, anyway. The virus alters the pheromone production of infected ants, making them think they're all from the same colony, following each other like a colony. The army of ants is lethal. Mosquitoes 3. The virus makes the nucleotides of the mosquito very unstable, increases chance of being stung and chance of the venom mutates. Okay, increases mutation chance. The DNA of wasps become very unstable, causing them to burst open whilst covering the surroundings in venom. Wow, they're bombs. I want to see the grasshopper variation. The virus alters the metabolism of grasshoppers so they are starving at all times. They would even consider biting/eating mammal flesh. Increases the odds of being bit. I'm hoping also the roar will increase. Oh my god, you can mix them. Stinging hive monstrosity, that's awesome. The virus fuses the DNA of bees, ants, beetles and grasshoppers together to create a new species, a super fast, biting, flying insect with 6 stings on its back. That is actually awesome. Let's see what these two combine into. The flying blood-sucking monster. So it's these two halves. So this half is beetle, grasshopper, bees and ants, and this half is leeches, arachnids, wasps and mosquitoes, the flying blood-sucking monster. The virus combines the DNA of mosquitoes, wasps, spiders and the leeches to create a new species, a flying blood-sucking spider. A flying blood-sucking spider. That's pretty cool. So I wonder where the win condition is then for the evolution. Curious. I am curious. Well, for now, I think I'll get the fever. It's lethal, but I want to see what goes here. So let's get the next level of potency. Ooh, level 5. The level of hydropolesium molecules in the venom becomes very high, and who knows what could happen? Unlocks bonus. Okay, so this is the one to do the evolution. So I'll grab that. It must be somewhere in the middle here. I'm thinking it's here. Don't really want to decrease severity just yet. So for now, though, we'll leave it because at the moment we're a bit too lethal. Dear Diary, Charles has become has a very high fever body temperature, and is not able to write. He's asleep right now. Perhaps another diabetes blackout. I am not sure. However, I am worried about him. Sandra for Charles. Yay, infections! Breaking news! Giant grasshoppers eat crops. I remember that picture. A new gigantic grasshopper species flies around in swarms and feasts on food crops. Many harvests are lost. World hunger is becoming a very serious problem right now. Even in rich areas, food prices have risen. And we've been placed on the watch list, but we just got to Greenland and the Caribbean, so screw everything, you're all dead. And we've got something mutated for free. Maybe we should increase our mutation chance. I want to see what... Neurological enhancement. The venom now contains a dose of reverse painkiller proteins. I'm guessing you're trying to say proteins there, which causes the remaining neurons to send impulses faster. Even small needles cause excruciating pain. There's actually a genetic illness that does something very similar to that. So which one's closest? So which one of these is cheaper? We're trying to go down the middle, aren't we? So let's go with painkiller. There you go, the ultimate species ending. The hydropolesium combines the host DNA with the DNA of the bug that stung the victim. I wonder what the result is. The final blow or the good ending. That's a lot of DNA and I'm hoping I have enough for it. The final blow. The hydropolesium molecules in the venom reacts with the hemoglobin in a human's blood to hemopolycyanic acid. A quick and painful death is the result. Or, the good ending. The newly created virus will adapt with the human brain to a state of synchronization. Now humans can understand each other's feelings and thoughts, so essentially that is going to be world peace in a way. We need DNA though, that's the problem. We're a fair bit off. No, well, we're not off the final blow, so if we can't get enough DNA by the time we... Oh, there you go, we've just got enough DNA, there we go, the good ending. Then there's also tumours, there's so much of it. Oh, corpse transmission, cool. Venom pox. Blood cloths. I'm guessing he was trying to go with clot there. Skin calcification and everything else. Oh, I'm sorry by the way, it turns out my speech today is dreadful. Dear Diary, it's me, Sandra. Today Charles passed away. Ah, we killed him. I can't explain what I'm going through right now. It hurts. Goodbye, Diary. I hope to read you another time in the future, Sandra. We killed Charles! We're monsters. We're all monsters. Well, we need to spread it a little bit faster. So, transmission. I think perhaps the corpse transmission is probably the best one. Sure, there we go. Spread through the dead. Human fountain syndrome. Venom pox and vomiting are causing victims to projectile spray around vomit and venom, making the venom far more lethal and transmissible. Okay then. Tumour symptoms got mutated. Okay. Just waiting for everyone else to get infected then now. Anemia got mutated as well. I just hope the bad ending doesn't get mutated randomly. That would really suck at this stage. There we go, world peace achieved. We all understand each other better now. This has led us to an era of peace. The religious conflicts in the Middle East have come to an end. The bugs will be treated with respect for showing us. Yay! We've evolved thanks to Starstone and you. Yes. I'm going to say this. I don't really want to, but I will. Particularly how bad I've been speaking. It seems a bit hypocritical for me to say this, but the English in some places was actually to such a bad level that I had trouble reading it even after I've read it a few times. Now, a lot of the time was just me misunderstanding it, but there are some problems in there where it just doesn't make sense unless you can figure out what it's trying to say. That I will hold against it very slightly, and I'm very sorry to say that, because again, I do have the utmost respect for people who can speak more than one language. Like, I personally can't speak anything but English, and even English I speak badly, let alone understand another language. So for someone else to do a whole scenario, a whole story in their non-native language is certainly worthy of respect. So just bear that in mind when I say this. It does need to be proofread and perhaps the English improved in places. Just going to say that. Other than that, I think that was absolutely fantastic, and I really think it has it is a contender to both win the competition and be in the top 5 for a good amount of time in the featured section. I'm going to say 5 out of 5, even with the English issues, because I know they can be changed in the future, and I know that Dwarfcraft has a habit of improving the scenarios he's made in the past. So, I hope you've all enjoyed the scenario, so enjoyed the video. If you have, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and show that Plague Inc. is a series you are still interested in, which is the important thing. So, thank you for watching, have a lovely day, do take care, and until next time, Toodle Pip.